Guys, how you doing? This is Leon Elperin. Welcome to the first installment of Strong Film Productions. Wanted to show you kind of a organizational technique that I've used for a number of years. I worked for a number of companies, been a project manager, account manager, worked in publications, worked in graphic design, all of that stuff, executive assistants. I've done it, you can name it. So right now I work as a project manager for a well-known agency in San Francisco, and I've kind of always been asked, what are my organizational techniques? I've won a number of awards, had some accolades, so I just wanted to show you. Right here I have a kind of a daily planner. I've used this for about eight years now. I've done great things for me. Basically I attribute a lot of my success to this little organizational tool, Daily Planner. Basically, when you open it up, what I like to do is right away here on this little sheet is write down some immediate phone numbers, some kind of quick passwords that I need to get into, just so I have it at my immediate disposal. Then when you open it up, this is basically a two-pager, a yearly, yearly kind of planner. So you have a Wednesday here, you have a Thursday here, and so on throughout the year. And basically, this is how I keep my days organized. Each day is, and I'll show you a little bit, but each day is broken down by clients, by who owes me what. So let's just do an example here. So let's say, we'll pretend. Yeah, let's just go through here. Let's pretend, here, we found a Saturday. Let's pretend the Saturday is a work day. So what I do is immediately in the morning, I write down meetings. That's my meeting section. I would write down all the meetings that I have planned. So let's say there's a 12 p.m. meeting I have with, let's say a call with Miles. Here you can see a call with Miles. Let's say there's a 2 p.m. I have a call with Brad. Then there's a section, a to-do section. Here I write down everything that I have that I need to do on this day. So let's say I need to complete a questionnaire. Let's say I need to write a proposal. Let's say proposal A, we'll call it. Let's say I need to talk to Alex. Let's say it's one of my clients. I need to talk to Alex about a password. Let's say I need to purchase an app magazine, and then of course throughout the day you add things to it, and each one of course has this little thing, and I'll explain what that is later. Then I need to write down clients. So a client section, what that is so we have meetings to do. Client is all the things that clients owe me. So let's say there's a client that, let's say Rob owes me a password. So what I would put down is Rob owes me a password. Then let's say there's a Victor needs to get back to me on certain technical issues. So Victor to get back to me on tech issues. Then there's certain things is people that owe me things. So for example, let's say there's a coworker John, and he owes me he needs to bring a PC adapter to work. Then let's say there's Bill, and Bill owes me, let's say he needs to review QA report. And then let's say there's he needs to also type up procedures, and I'll put down type up procedures for me. So as you can see, it's a very handy tool. It tells you exactly on a daily basis who owes you what you owe to somebody, what are your meetings, things like that. And let's say there's another person, Zach, he needs to prepare binaries for app upload, build a wrapper for Android application, whatever. I mean, you can put it down. As you can see, it just fills up, and as you can see, kind of how I've been keeping organized. And basically, I've had this for a number of years, and it's a good tool to keep track of what you did on a specific day. So if a boss comes to you and asks you, hey, Leon, what did you do 3 years ago on a Tuesday? I can immediately, all I have to do is just leaf over and tell him exactly what I did. And the way I keep track of what I did is I have these little circles next to each task, and when I'm completed, I just cross it out. I'll just fill it in. So let's say I finished proposal A, proposal B. Now, this is a Saturday. Next day, Sunday, let's pretend it's a work day. All I do is I start the same concept, meetings. And the way I do it is, let's say, if there's no new meetings on this day that I have, I just leaf over, and here, let's say I finish this one. I go back to the previous day, and I say, oh, you know what? I did this call with Brad. That didn't happen. Let me reschedule it. So here I would put down call with Brad. And then, I'd get in touch with him to reschedule. Then there's also a to-do section for this day. And I go back to this day, and I go, you know what? I didn't have a chance to talk to Alex. Let me talk to Alex. What else did I do? My God, I forgot to buy App Magazine. I go back, buy App Magazine. And then, of course, this day is a new day, new sets of challenges, so you keep adding things to it. Now, you also create a client section. Did Rob get back to you with the password? Did Victor get back to you on the technical issue? No, they did not. What you do is you simply put those right here. Then you go back to bring, let's say, John. Did John get you a PCI adapter? No, he didn't. Bill, did, let's pretend Bill, fine. He did the create report. Type up procedures. He did not do that. What you do is you create a Bill section, and you just carry over things that he didn't do. And he would need to type up procedures. I mean, you can see this is kind of a rough draft, but what happens is you go from day, you go to day, and throughout the year, you basically, you stay organized, you never forget a single thing. This is extremely useful. I'd say this is attributed to great success in the past years and hopefully years to come. And you can tell, a lot of people ask, why don't you have a calendar on the internet? How come you don't have files on? I mean, look at this. You can carry this with you wherever you go. You go on an airplane to catch a flight. You go, as joking as it is, you can go to the bathroom. And, the guys know this. It's a think tank for us. So you can carry this everywhere you go with you. You can take a snapshot of it with your phone if you can't bring this anywhere. But anyway, this is just a few organizational techniques. This is the first installment. I have a few other techniques, like I keep my desktop organized, I keep my files organized. I love Notepad files. You can just save those and you can forward them anywhere you go. But in any case, thanks very much. I hope you learned something. Stay tuned for a little bit more. Thank you. Bye-bye.